Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to make a ring light, and so I have all the stuff here I want to show you. We're going to use these LED rope lights, aluminum foil, a frame that I got from a craft store, some zip ties, some cutters, and scissors, and X-Acto knife. So, and also this board, this frame board that I'm working on. So let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and cut out, make the circle and then cut it out of my foam core. This foam core I bought at Dollar Tree for $1. The frame that I'm using right now, I bought that at the Dollar Tree too. I bought that for $1 as well. I saw other YouTubers do this with scissors, and it seems, the X-Acto knife cuts it a whole lot easier. So I'm just going to speed through this part so that you can kind of see. All I do is I just cut it out. So now that I've cut it out, the next thing I need to do is cover it with the aluminum foil. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting lengths of aluminum foil all over my ring, and I think I cut off a little bit too much here. It's going to be hard to kind of get that around that, so just bear with me here for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and cut this, cut it down, and then in the next time I roll it out, I wouldn't cut so much. And so basically all I do is just wrap it on the frame because it just forms to it. So I'm going to speed this part up too. So now I'm getting close to being done here. So now I have it all done. The next thing I need to do is go ahead and get the lights attached to my frame. So I'm going to use the convexed side. It's where the dome is out. And so I'm going to go ahead and get the lights going here. I'm sorry, concave side. So I'm going to go ahead and get the lights, take it out of the packaging, and go ahead and get everything ready. You want to make sure that you know which side is which. So that's the end there, and so I'm going to go ahead and start there, and using the zip ties, attach it to the frame. Now I'm a little bit OCD, so I saw other YouTubers do this, and they're just kind of like putting it on willy-nilly, which it's fine, but I know my personality, and so I kind of have to do it all of the same, where they're all facing the same direction, because it makes it easier, and you don't kind of, then you don't cut yourself in the process. So as I go ahead and do this, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up so that we can kind of get through the, attaching of the light, the rope light to the frame. I want you to notice that I'm going according to where the wires are on the frame. So that's kind of my little OCD thing, that I wanted to make sure that all of my zip ties were close to where those bars are. So it looks uniform and it doesn't look willy-nilly. All right, so now that I've got it all done here, I just kind of, it's not quite done, but I wanted you to see kind of what I was talking about. So all of the zip ties are all facing in the same direction, and they're all kind of on that thing. That just might just be my OCD, but I like it that way. So now it's all done. And so now the next thing I need to do is just cut off the ends of the zip ties there. So I'm going to use my little cutters, my little nippers, to just kind of cut the rest of it off. So I'm going to speed through this part. And go ahead and get it all cut off. Good. So now that it's all cut and ready to go, now I'm going to go ahead and attach the frame to the aluminum base that I made, and I'm going to use other zip ties to do the same thing. You want to be careful not to get the end of it like tucked up underneath it. I just kind of pull it out just a little bit, and then I use my X-Acto knife. I don't think I filmed this part, but I use my X-Acto knife to kind of make little slits, kind of where those bars were, and just put the zip ties along with the bars would be. My zip ties weren't quite as long enough, wasn't long enough to do it, so I just kind of did it on the, you see the little black ones that surround it? I just put the little zip ties around the bar right there. So anyway, now I'm going to plug it up and see if this thing works, to see how bright it gets. And so I just kind of got a little extension cord and, you know, plug it up according to, you know, the directions there, just to kind of see what do I get. And wow, that is so bright. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh my goodness, that is really cool. And so you see my zip ties on the back, how I attached it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to a frame because I need it to stand up while I'm doing it. So what I did, I got a paper towel holder and I used some zip ties and I just kind of like crisscrossed them a few times to make sure it's good and sturdy. And then I took a few more zip ties and I attached the rest of the lights to it so that I can plug it up easily. And so now it will stand up independently and I don't have to prop it up or do anything like that. And I could put my camera right in the middle so that it'll be perfect. And so see, this is what it looks like once it's all done. So welcome back. This is what it looks like in just regular light. And now that I've completed the light, this is what it looks like. Light, no light. So this is how much more light the ring light gives. It just brightens up everything, you know. So I really enjoyed this project. It was a pretty decent project, a pretty easy project to do. Doesn't really cost that much, and I just love the effect, how it looks, you know, how I look on camera with this added light. I just love the way the light looks. So you know, tell me what you think if this is a project that you would try. I saw, you know, other YouTubers do it, and you know, this is just my take on it. So hope you like it. If you like this video, please subscribe, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll be hopefully putting up new videos soon now that I have a decent light source that you can actually see me. And so thank you for watching.